It stopped streaming when I did a stupid thing. I'll start streaming, okay, we may be okay. All right, so it says it's all right, so I'm going to tell them refresh again. There we go. And get out of this. And we're live again. Yeah, it's almost straight up from here, Amos.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't. Yeah, there it is. Amazing how that works. Hey, Chris. Yes, we are. So I made the mistake of going into settings to change out my earbuds to connect to the iPad rather than to the phone. Hey, Jim, you're just seeing it set. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was telling Chris I just went into settings on the iPad to connect my earbuds to the iPad rather than to the phone, and I lost the stream. So I had to actually disconnect the stream and connect it again. So we missed the sunset, but it's still rather pretty. So sorry about that, folks. I have learned something new again. I guess that's what this is all about. We learn something new every day, don't we? Anyway, I hope you can enjoy that. What little is left. See if my sound's coming through okay. I have learned something new again. Yeah, so sound is good. Great. I'm glad you saw it set. That's great. So, almost no clouds in the sky, as you can see. If I shift a little bit, yaw a little bit to the left here, you can see some clouds over there, maybe. But compared with what we had this morning, which means no sun whatsoever, that's pretty amazing. What a change. And that change occurred in about an hour from the time that I quit the previous live stream until a little bit after I got to church. The sky had almost completely cleared. It's been quite windy. I don't know what the winds are. Around 20, I'd say 25 gusts maybe. But probably 15 minimum starting with gusts to 25. Anyway, so that's it, folks. I just wanted to share that with you since I hadn't had the opportunity to share a real sunset or sunrise anytime recently. Hope you guys have a good night. You hear a jet? I don't hear him, but we can see. Let me point this craft in the right direction. We'll wait for one to appear. So, oh, I hear him now. I hear what you hear. That is approximately the direction in which we see them usually. So let's just wait for one to come by.
Right over the lines.
Yeah.
Headed that way.
Oh yeah, there's a jet way out there. There's no way we're gonna see that on this thing's camera. But if we see one orbiting the airport, Amos, sometimes we can catch it on the camera. So they're still very far away, but at the present time, I don't see anything orbiting the airport. We can see contrails. Oh, you guys are welcome. You're welcome. I'm thank you for joining. What are you talking about? Thank me. But this is always fun. So I have a lot of messages to reply to. My goodness. I think 43 messages I'm behind on now from today. I don't know how many, but maybe 10, maybe more. So why does this say the aircraft disconnected? It does. It says the aircraft has disconnected. I'm bringing her home. It says it disconnected.
That's a jet. It,
Yeah, oh my goodness, he's low too. How high do you think he is? Okay. So I still don't understand why the airplane disconnected from the charger, or from the remote. Makes no sense to me. No sense at all. Yeah, I wish it hadn't done that, because that would have been a great picture. Most of them that we see are much higher up than that.
it just quit sending? I mean, you said
There-
disconnected.
I had control over it, but the image transmission stopped. I've been having a little anomalies like that recently with this thing. It might be faulty. I'm considering sending it back to the manufacturer. But
You put it in the hospital?
yeah, but I'm hesitant to do that because
You'd be without it.
yeah.
Yeah, I went out to the computer because the guy called in and said he had to put something in there that's gonna take all night by the time he gets it in and cleans it up, so.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going through withdrawal.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I actually do have a little video. It's not public, but I can send you a link to this little video. A friend of mine challenged me to fly. He's a truck driver, and when I first met him, he actually was driving trucks for a medical organization. He was delivering MRI equipment from place to place. Anyway, so he drove to I-85 at 74, where that big trailer, you know what I'm talking about, the huge trailer. He said, "What you ought to do, Dennis," this is after I flew that church tower. He said, "You ought to go over there and find us a line of 7 or 8 trucks, trailers, and fly underneath those trailers." I said, "Well, I don't know about that." But anyway, I went over there to check it out, and I'll share this with you so you can see it. Here's the success. Here's the success. Let me turn the volume back up.
Why you bleach color?
That's my animation. You're seeing the view from the aircraft right here. I did that so people don't copy it. That's my copyright thing. Nobody's gonna copy that saying it's their own. There we go. That was only 5 of them, but I made it all the way through.
Good, great.
So I point the camera down, you can see the 5 trailers that I went under.
We used to go shooting our rifles over that.
Oh, yeah?
thing, yeah. It was called the swamp.
There they are. I'll send you a link to this. I'll also send you a link to where I didn't make it. That's me right there.
There was a film one time. This guy was going down in one of these little bitty MGBs or something, little bitty
Yeah.
sports cars.
Yeah.
He went to sleep and he drifted up under a tractor trailer.
Oh my goodness.
He was up under the damn trailer, fast asleep, and I guess the airstream or whatever kept him under there.
Oh my goodness.
And you could see him on the thing when he woke up. He looked around and he got his ass out from under there. He didn't know where he was. You know, that's, can you imagine waking up?
I can't.
Back. I'm gonna press this button. There's that idiot again. Press it again. Alright, now let's see if we can go to the left. The other left. Yeah, now it's happy with that. And down we come. To about right there.
I'll tell you the problem I had with this in a minute.
Monitor says we're good to go. Let's just try to go through. Ooh. Addy mode.
How come it
What's
did
going
that?
on?
Why did it
That's
do
a very good question. I
Oops.
don't have an answer for that. The only thing I know is that it said ADDI mode, and usually ADDI mode means that it has no GPS signals at all. So the only thing I can figure is that when it went under all that metal,
Yeah.
it lost track of the GPS, and so it's trying to
find it? And,
yeah, find a signal, I guess. But anyway, it almost hit the dirt, and then it almost hit the trailer, and then I was able to level it back out. That's why I said, whoa, you know, and I said ADDI mode. But anyway, I'll send you both of those links. But the biggest challenge was you have, I don't know, this much room, 3 feet maybe.
yeah.
And so when you have the aircraft sitting at 2 feet approximately, it wants to land. It thinks, oh, you're trying to land me. So it wants to go down. So you have to push the stick up. Well, guess what happens when you push the stick up?
Yeah.
So it's really, really hard to fly through
I
that.
can only imagine, but good luck you didn't run into one with a spare tire rack under that.
Well, I checked first. It wasn't good luck at all. You know, there were a bunch of them. You know, you'd see 5 or 6 of them and 4 of them in a row, and then one of them in the middle would have these runners, right, that they put in there so that the air doesn't come underneath for airflow control, and that. So it took me a while to find. You know, I wanted 4. I didn't want 5. I wanted 4 because 4 felt perfect to me. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I found this place that had 5. Actually, it had 6. And I was sitting there studying it. And I actually tried to fly under it one time and didn't make it. You know.
What,
So
you
I
crashed or you
It
just
crashed. It crashed. No, it landed. It landed. So I went out there and I had to go out there to get it because if I took off, it would definitely hurt something. But anyway, so I went out and it had landed under the 3rd trailer. I came back with this thing in my hand and there was a guy standing there looking at this equipment, trying to figure out what the heck all this is about. And so I said, oh, hey, how you doing? He was the truck driver for number 6. And he wanted to know what I was doing there. And so I said, yeah, I'm just flying this drone. I'm to have this challenge. My friend told me, you know, try flying underneath these. So that's what I'm trying to do. He said, well, I'm about to leave. I said, okay, have fun. So
he left and that left.
he left, and that left this nice open spot, you know, for me to put everything, because I had been in the parking lot with somebody else's car right behind me,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's hard to be an independent filmmaker.
It
I
is.
guess.
It is. But I tell you what, that thing wanted to land. That was my biggest thing, and so I had to push up on the stick almost constantly, but not so much
Yes.
that it actually would go up.
Does those little blades have a swash plate on them, or how do they?
What's
how
the
do you govern what they go up and down? You don't ever change it.
Speed.
Huh?
Speed changes whether it goes.
So like on a regular helicopter, you got a swash plate.
Oh, it I got you. No, there's nothing like that. No, it's just the speed. If you, if it needs to, if this arm needs to lower, this blade, this motor will slow down. Of course, if you're trying to lower the whole craft, then all four of them do that, right? But if for example, it gets buffeted by the wind and this arm, you know, is raising up, then it'll slow down to let the arm just naturally fall. But,
I bet the wind was going pretty good as high as it was up there.
yeah, 200 and something. I wish there was an anemometer on this thing so that you could know what the wind. It gives you a warning. It says high wind velocity, but that's all it knows. There's no anemometer in there, but it knows the wind is high because the fact it gets buffeted around.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good hobby.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Anyway, I'll send you links to those two short videos. One successful, one not so much.
You know, sometimes if you want to go filming down the you need somebody to drive the car or whatever while you do the filming, I'll be glad to go with you.
I appreciate that. I'm just waiting for warmer weather. You know, to me, this is cold. I know you're probably quite. You're not wearing a jacket. You have short sleeves.
I was out fooling around today and I got sweaty. And I went in the house and turned the fan on. I sat there for a little bit, and you start cooling off. You know,
Right.
and you start drying off. You get a little chilly.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. It's a little chilly, not cold, but
It's not uncomfortable, but you can tell it's getting airy.
yeah, yeah. So, like I say, when it starts to get a little bit warmer, I probably go to the county library again. Is that whatever? Go to the Peachtree City Library again when it's white over there again. 'Cause that's whether I publish anything or not. It makes good film.
You know, I was looking on Google Earth today down where I used to live, and it's changed so much. I can't find my way around.
Really?
Get no landmarks. But I do know they got one place, it used to be a place that they call Devil's Pond. And they got it marked totally wrong. Devil's Pond ain't even there no more.
Really?
The other one on the other side, it was Clyde Versus Lake. Devil's Pond was on the other side of the road over there by the little store. And there was lights in that place at night.
Yeah.
There was lights coming up in that damn old water. It wasn't very big. Fella caught a 5-6 pound goldfish out of that one time.
Really?
Yeah, out of that little hole.
Wow.
But that thing would glow. I don't know. Nobody ever figured out where the light was coming from. It was always under the water.
There was a place in Simpsonville, South Carolina. I think they called it the Blue Cave. And there was I don't know, it looked like something, like some machine had actually drilled this hole, an almost perfectly round hole, just went down and down and down. And supposedly that was a bottomless pit. I don't believe there are any bottomless pits, but
No, everything got a hole by the bottom in it.
yeah. But it was far enough down you couldn't see it.
Yeah. Those things, water does that. I've seen them in other places. You see them sometimes in canyons where there's a lot of water flowing. That water comes and it does this.
Uh-huh.
It probably takes you 2-3 months to do it, but
Yeah.
But it'll be
good couple of weeks anyway, huh?
I've seen them, 10 foot deep, some of them 50 foot deep.
Yeah, this place was quite amazing. It wasn't as big as my car. Probably as big as the canopy though.
Yeah, that's about how big the one all I've ever seen. They always been kind of a uniform size.
Mm.
But I'm gonna say 4 or 5 feet across. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
No more than 6 feet. There was one up in Maine or Vermont that it was like you had polished the sides of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was slick as a glass. And then the water done it. The water was swirling out, and it wore out like that with, I guess, the sand and stuff in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my butt in the house. As you get what you'll do it.
All right, sir. Good talking to you.
Wheel of Fortune's just about ready to come on.
All right then.
I'll be bored to death. If I get
Yeah. You be a TV widower, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Marcia's gotta watch this thing.
I understand. I haven't actually flown it.